Why are you here? Aren't you enjoying spring break? Oh yeah, by the time you see this, it's gonna be over. But you know what I was thinking? Artists are too damn positive, honestly. Like, we're really enjoying our lives, and I thought, what if I bring out some negativity, you know? Like, what if I tell artists, and I know this is a really hard thing because we're so positive, what if we talk about some pet peeves, some things we don't enjoy, some things that bother us? Do you enjoy things? Do you not enjoy things? Let's find out at this episode of DGMAzing. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Alive, overworked, but generally speaking, pretty happy. How are you? How are you?
Hello. You're not gonna say hello back? Hello. There we go.
I didn't know if I was supposed to.
You're not DGMA.
Yes, I am.
You are?
Wait, what is DGMA?
Oh, well, you're the graphic design sector. Yeah. Well, that's the same thing.
Yes. I'm so glad to be included.
So how are you?
Uh-huh.
Hello.
Jinx.
Whoa.
Whoa.
What?
It's
That's
like we finish each other's set.
Hello, welcome to DGMAzing. I'm Liz.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing okay, I guess. How are you?
Whoa! Okay, sir. Thinking. He knows everything about everything. I don't approve.
Who said that?
What do you mean? Who said that?
Who
You
said
said.
that?
You said that
No,
with your actions.
with my actions. I asked how you were.
It's been a day, but I'm
That's
working on
fair.
it. Yeah. When looking at other artists, right, specifically, do you have any pet peeves regarding what they make? Like, what gears your grind?
It's probably said a lot by now, but same face syndrome.
Really?
Yeah.
That wasn't said before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why so?
I don't know, I just love art with like a lot of visual variety and character design, and I think it's fun to play around with shapes, and I just think that, like, especially when it's related to a story or something, I just think it's detrimental when artists make everyone look the same but with like different color palettes and hairstyles.
Definitely when people have zero diversity in their art at all, like all of their characters, like you see their lineup of their main characters and all of them are like skinny white woman, huge boobs, huge thighs and ass, teeny tiny stomach, very pale, Genshin Impact-esque.
Yeah.
If that's your lineup, I feel like you need to go outside and look at what people look like in the real world, because not even the skinny white women live up to that.
Any like cartoon or particularly anime that does like fan services, all of them have one fan service episode at the very least.
You don't like fan
and
service?
I hate it.
Why
I
so?
hate it. Because it's almost always geared towards like male fan service.
Yeah, and it's usually like weirdly like. You ever
And,
notice
like,
that the woman isn't having fun ever when that
Right.
happens? Like, it's always the
And then
woman
it's, like,
uncomfortable
Right. And
or
then like
upset, and it's like, then it's not
and then
fun.
like hypersexualized
Mhm.
and nope.
Yeah, that like as somebody who likes women generally.
As somebody who doesn't generally.
Like
We've got that dichotomy.
we got that dichotomy. It's like, what's the point of any sort of like fan service type material in that way? Like, if the woman is uncomfortable, if the woman is upset, if the woman like
Right.
is like, what's why do
Why
that?
are you fantasizing about making the
Women
woman
uncomfortable.
I think myself and like, you know, most people who consume or produce art in some manner are you know, kind of peeved by is like when you kind of like see an artist stagnating to a certain extent.
Like they're not challenging themselves to get better is what you mean?
Yeah, to a certain extent. There's a level of comfortability that I think you kind of find yourself in as an artist.
And that bothers you when you see it in other people?
I hate people being comfortable. No, no, of course not. Like, I speak as a person with a style. Go ahead, find your style. It's a great thing to do. But like, I think what hampers a lot of artists, and that's the really where the peeve part comes in for me, is that it just kind of like is just a stop to their kind of creative growth.
I see.
Is when you kind of like you fall into like a particular like set of rules for creating for yourself, and then you are very hesitant, if not outright like completely against, you know, sort of breaking those rules.
Midterms are almost over.
Midterms are crazy, dude.
Midterms are wild.
Midterms are crazy.
Dude, on my art history, I got a 98. Are you okay?
I'm pretty sure everyone in my class got a 50. But, you know, it's whatever.
It's all up from here.
It's only up from here.
Take a break, play some RimWorld, play some
No.
Balatro. No?
Oh, I may play Balatro, though.
Balatro is fun. What games do you plan on playing later?
Game of life.
That's so real. You gotta stay in the moment.
I'm gonna be in the moment.
Hi, are you an artist? Do you have an interest in drawing or animation? Well, if that's the case, you might enjoy Alfred State's Animation Club. They meet on Thursdays in room 347, 7 to 8 p.m. And they're super freaking nice, actually. Like, they're genuinely, the people there are some of the nicest people I've ever met. They are some of the sweetest people. The current president is really, really chill. The members are just awesome, and I would highly suggest it. Oh, they're also going to Toracon. You have to look in the Discord to get details, but tickets are like $40. I'll put the Discord somewhere, but if you have even a modicum of interest in animation, in art, in drawing, and even art history, it doesn't matter if your art is amazing or if it's okay or even if it's not that great. Just for the community alone, I would heavily suggest popping in and at least saying hello if you have time. Again, I'll put the Discord somewhere over in this realm so that you got it. Anyway, back to the content. You know that artist process, right? Like sketching and line art and coloring and that type of thing. Is there anything of that process that bothers you?
Yes.
Which one? And you can't say all of it. You have to pick one.
Probably for me, sketching, like the earliest phases.
You don't like sketching.
No, I love sketching, but when it's like something that I know I have to make a final piece for, I'm a perfectionist and my brain can't process that art is a process.
Yeah.
So like, if the sketch isn't like fully rendered, which is the opposite of what a sketch should be, it feels like I'm not doing good enough.
Oh.
As much as I love drawing, drawing gets on my nerves.
That's fair, yeah. What bothers you the most about drawing?
Consistency.
How so?
It is so hard to have any, like, especially like making things symmetrical. Like one hand is always going to be different than the other. The other one eye is always going to be different than the other. And then just like the line weight throughout everything will always change, and it bothers me.
I know that they're like, yeah, that's true. Because like even with the strict line weight, even still, there's variation because of pen sensitivity. Have you been able to handle that and deal with it and overcome it if you can?
By making it look like it's pretending to belong there.
Line art's the hardest part because
Definitely.
I'm impatient and I have a shaky hand.
Yeah.
But like generally speaking, it's just like the patience is the biggest factor there because I feel like my biggest pet peeve is that I don't have enough time for art, and it's not for lack of doing it. Like I'm basically like doing art as though it's like a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
But like there's only so much time in a day. And it feels like line art can be really diminishing returns
That's
after
fair,
a while because you're just like you make sure that the line's perfect, and then it's like, especially when you're an animator, God bless, you have to then go to the next thing and make all the lines perfect for that, and you are creating all of these perfect, clear like pieces of art in sequence of one another. And it's all like just like thin like boundary keeping lines. It's not even like color gets to be fun. I love coloring.
Coloring is so easy because once you have all of the smooth line art that you want because you're perfect in every way,
It's
like but once you do that, like you just go, oh, color tool, boom, 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 boom.
it's why they give out coloring mats at Friendlies. It's easy. It comes to us,
What bothers you?
Not much. I'm a pretty chill guy. I think we should normalize using crayons. I think that's what makes me mad is people don't appreciate the crayon enough.
Like Crayola?
Yeah.
I had a friend when I went to MCC, which is also a pretty good college. Not as good as Alfred State though. I'm legally allowed. I'm supposed to say that legally. But she made like gorgeous pieces of art in like Crayola crayon. It was wild.
Crayons are great.
Crayons are great.
Especially the edible ones.
What's your favorite flavor?
Green.
Why green? Why not blue or purple?
Because it tastes the most like wax.
What is the worst thing that somebody has said to you as an artist?
I'd say the worst thing that somebody has said to me as an artist is to just practice, probably. I feel like that's some
Really?
terrible advice because most people, when they hear just practice, they think, okay, I'm gonna do the same thing over and over and over and over again.
No, that's not how it
forever.
works.
But like, you actually have to like say, okay, I did this. Now I'm going to look at what I want to work towards.
Yeah.
And I want to actually start trying to work towards that instead of just doing the same thing again.
It isn't just practice, it's practice to do something better.
It's practice
With a goal.
with a goal, yeah, I'd say practice, but also like you have to have variety. Don't just do it. You have to do it with purpose to actually improve.
Something that really bothers me is the notion that you have to practice drawing every single day.
Because like when you go to the gym, right? Like you're not, especially if you're a beginner, you're not like weightlifting every single day usually. Like that doesn't help you. You need rest days. They literally tell you need rest days, and I feel like it's the same for art. It's the same for everybody. Like if you're doing something too much and everything can be done in excess, you need a break. You need to chill. You need to relax. You need a day to play Balatro. What do you think of unsolicited critique?
Unsolicited critique, it depends on like,
Yeah.
I guess it really just depends on where it's coming from and what it is. Because like there's unsolicited critique where it's like, you should have made her ass bigger. It's just like, all right, shut up.
Yeah.
But then there's like, but then you've got those people that come along and they like point out this particular thing that you knew bothered you, but you couldn't understand why, and they articulate it and like help you see why it didn't make sense.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, great. I didn't ask for this, but thank you so much.
Is there anything about Adobe specifically, like any of the tools they use?
Your lips tool is pretty cool.
Any of them you don't like? Or do you love all of the tools?
If I had to rank them, at number 1, eyedropper. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. What's like your lowest?
My lowest, probably the color palette.
Why the color palette?
It's so hard to navigate.
It's weird. Isn't it weird?
It's really weird. If I could like type in a color and then the color be there, that would make life so much easier.
That's a pro AI argument. To the
Pro
gulag.
AI? Yes. I condone AI, actually. I think, you know what? When the AI overlords take over, I hope this gets shown to them, so I'm in their good graces.
Oh, you're still here. You're still enjoying the content. Well, if you like stuff like this, and you want more stuff like this, subscribe to Bandwagon, where you can watch bi-weekly episodes of DGMAzing or other things. Have a good time. It's midterms are over, which is nice. So yeah, have a good one.